Hi to future viewers. Sadly, the game crashed last stream at only 32 minutes. We are currently at 16 out of 54 trophies unlocked. Companion quests - the Uprooted, Nilan - missing persons.
Exile! Are you there? Exile! It's the guard.
What does the guard want? What's he doing here?
I have no idea.
She's obviously not at home, but I can make out some slender footprints. Probably a woman's. We could follow them.
Come on, Exile! Open up! Oh, the captain won't be out.
Fausta hetalemem.
I'm hurt! I need healing!
Doesn't look like she's here.
The trail goes this way.
Exile! Are you there? Exile! It's the guard.
I see tracks over here.
The tracks lead to the sewers. She must have heard the guard and sought refuge there.
Let's go. Hopefully she's not far ahead. Let's show them what we're made of!
May the shadows crush you!
Not the sewers again.
Tracks lead towards this tunnel on the right.
There she is! It's her!
Leave me alone! What do you want with me?
No time to lose. She's getting away.
She crossed the gate!
Please! Whatever I may have done, I don't deserve this treatment! Leave me alone! I'm begging you! Let me go!
We're under attack. Prepare to fight.
She's surrounded!
Help! Oh, there's no help for me!
We must help her, or she'll never be able to tell us anything.
Thank you for saving me, but I wouldn't have been in this situation if you hadn't pursued me here.
You didn't have to run. All we want to know is what you've done with the Black Ulks. To whom did you sell them?
I don't understand a single word of what you're saying. What is a black ulg?
A Black Olg is a person, a member of an island clan. A tier Fredian like the other slaves you sold.
What are you talking about? I never sold slaves. Although I may have promised some. That's it. I promised you slaves.
Let's start from the beginning. We're looking for a slave trader named Iqbal, who bought a group of slaves from the prison. Is it you?
My name is Iqbal, but I'm not the one you're looking for. Oh, it's a relief, mind you. In fact, I sell dreams, in a way. People are looking for things. I promise to find them for them, in exchange for a decent amount of money. And adios. They never see me again. I assure you that I have never sold anyone. Besides, I find the slave trade quite immoral.
To think that we did all this for nothing. And in the meantime, the real Iqbal is still out there somewhere.
I'm sorry, Nilan. I really thought she was the right person. We followed the strongest lead we had.
I disagree. We could have done better. You wasted so much time on pointless discussions with people who see us as no more than animals, and who do nothing but lie to us.
I'm sorry. I've really tried my best.
Well, it's obviously not good enough. We're right where we started. Since Iqbal is nowhere to be found, let's find her associate. He's looking for her, just like we are. And he has the advantage of knowing her well.
Fine. If you think it's the right thing to do. Let's get out of here. I need some fresh air.
Nilan is a jerk.
What was that?
Sound the alert! To arms! Let's show them what we're made of!
Got trophy 17 out of 54 fearsome killer. That was for killing 250 opponents.
2 islanders. Yeah, must be. I heard that a group of people were looking for Iqbal. I imagine it's you.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Are you Qadir, Iqbal's former partner?
Indeed. Now, could you tell me why you've asked half the town about Iqbal?
We're looking for her because she bought several of our people, members of the Black Oak clan, who were taken by force and brought to this island.
We must question her. Only she knows to whom they were sold and where we might find them.
I see. I happen to be looking for her too, as you obviously seem to know. She owes me an explanation after what happened. I considered finding her and ambushing her, because whenever I approach her, she flees. I know where she's going next. She has to go through the Esquiara region and take the road that passes over a bridge just outside the ruins. I'm going to blow up the bridge to block her escape. Then she'll have no other choice but to answer our questions. So, what do you say? Are you in?
You seem to have everything worked out. Why ask us to help you?
She has surrounded herself with guards who will not hesitate to kill me if I come alone. If we come out in force, she'll have to listen to us.
We can't afford to attack her. We must glean information from her.
Rest assured, it's just a matter of intimidating her and sobering up her guards. So, what do you say?
It seems risky. Isn't there another way to talk to her? After all, we just want to ask her a few questions.
Bridengar, she's as slippery as an eel. This ambush may be the only chance we have to talk to her. We agree to follow your plan. What should we do?
Come to the rendezvous point with explosives. For the rest, you can count on me.
We'll find some.
I'm going to set off to prepare our move. Don't be late.
We'll be on time. At last, a solid lead. A plan to find this woman. We can save the Black Alps, Bridengar.
This man does seem to know her well.
I knew from the start that this associate would be the best way to get to her.
A word of caution, however. This man is as crooked as a dog's hind leg. Things could go very wrong.
You're suspicious? Very well. But it's not your people who are being kidnapped, sold, tortured and threatened. We've wasted enough time talking already. Let's find the explosives he needs and go see him.
I don't trust Kadil.
These are the arid shores of Tynea.
The frame rate on the ship is really bad.
Well, that took forever. Do you have the explosives?
We brought everything we need.
Perfect. Plant them on the bridge. We'll blow it up as soon as Iqbal gets here. In the meantime, I have some preparing to do.
What should we do once we've planted these explosives? It won't take long.
Wait. According to my calculations, Iqbal will arrive at nightfall.
You don't seem convinced.
I'm not very good at sabotage. Blowing up a bridge just to talk to someone, it makes me uncomfortable.
As far as I'm concerned, it's that man I really don't like. I don't trust him one bit.
Stop being such a pessimist. We'll finally be able to talk to Iqbal. And that's all that matters.
I think we've placed everything properly. There you go. Everything is set.
I've finished my part. All we have to do is hide. Behind these rocks, maybe. So she doesn't see us when she gets here. She should arrive when it gets dark.
Come on, Vriedengar. Let's go hide.
The bridge was destroyed. She can no longer flee this way.
I hope Iqbal will get here soon.
One thing is for sure. If we want to have the element of surprise, we best keep quiet from now on.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Protect Exile!
My armor is completely ruined!
This armor is no good anymore!
You're bleeding! Let me help you! You're bleeding! Let me help you!
You never should have crossed me, Iqbal. I'm not the forgiving type.
No! Traitor! Lawyer! Why? Why did you kill her? She was the only one who could tell us where to find the Black Orcs.
I don't give a damn about your black algs and your little investigations. You've been useful so far, but now...
At least I won't die at the end of a rope.
You're bleeding! Let me help you!
Let's show them what we're made of!
She's dead. And with her, all my hopes of saving our people. Why did he have to betray us?
These things happen, but don't lose hope. Maybe we'll find another way to discover what happened to them.
You're so kind, trying to cheer me up. But I'm just a fool. An arrogant and dangerous fool.
You often show impulsiveness, but to say that you're dangerous...
No! You don't understand, Friedenger. Wherever I go, I sow death. That's why I was so intent on saving them.
What are you talking about?
The death of Toflan, of Sheda, our abduction. It's all my fault. I am to blame.
How could you be to blame?
I spoke to Eminence a few days before the ritual. Yes, I know, but he looked friendly. He smiled and asked questions that I thought were innocent. I trusted him, Friedenger. Me! I trusted him and told him that we were the future Donegada of the village. I was so proud. And like a fool, I told him where the ritual was to take place, and that we'd be alone with our master. Everything he needed to know to prepare the ambush we fell into.
You were naive, but you didn't attack us, or throw us into that ship, or kill Sheda. Nor are you responsible for capturing the Black Algs.
I'm sorry, Friedenger. You must hate me now. But you understand why it's so important that we find the Black Algs. It's too late to help Sheda, to help Toflan. But we can save them. You understand? I have to save them.
We will save them, Nilan. Come. Let's go and search her body. All may not be lost. Look, Nilan. She had documents on her.
Can you read any of it?
The paper is soaked in blood. Some of it is legible, though. I think it's an address in Olima.
I thought all was lost.
I can't read it all, Nilan. There may be a way to recover the damaged part, but as it stands, I can't tell you where it leads. Would any of you know how to get these stains off so we can decipher the rest of the document?
Sorry, that's not in my skill set. Safia, on the other hand, would know what to do with this note. Give it to her.
I'll do that. Thank you, Ludwig. Safia, would you know how to retrieve the information from this paper? Despite the bloodstains?
We should ask Halise.
I thought the game crashed for a minute.
Probably know how. I can have it taken to her. She'll contact us when they've managed to clean it.
Oh, thank you, Safia. We really need to find out what this document holds.
Companion quests - the Uprooted, Nilan - missing persons completed.
Here we are, off the coast of the proud cities of the Congregation.
Your Excellence.
How exotic. An envoy of Tyr Fredi. This is quite the novelty. Are you a dignitary from your island, or have you come with a message from a local noble?
I suppose one might say that I am an envoy of Tirfradi, milady. And I am here to speak with you about a very important matter. We have proof that the General Karnas, a commanding officer of the Bridge Alliance, is preparing a brutal attack against your country.
Alas, that is nothing new. The Bridge has been attacking us for centuries. But you might not have been aware of that.
We are aware of the war between your two nations. But this time, the situation is very different. This general seeks glory for himself rather than his nation. And he plans on using unconventional means to obtain his goal. He hopes to use giant creatures that we call guardians, beasts invoked from the rituals of our traditions. He will release them to attack you. He plans on blaming my people, but also the congregation. These horrible attacks will originate from your country by his hand.
Giant creatures? Are you certain you have all of your wits about you?
We can prove what we are saying. We have documents that we took from a laboratory operated by men under orders of this general. And if it is the very existence of these creatures that you doubt, we also have in our possession one of their heads. It is on our ship. You can come and see it yourself if you so desire, or send someone you trust.
You seem very sure of yourself. You have given me pause, madam. I'm going to send someone from the embassy immediately to verify what you've told me. Let's assume that you are telling the truth about these monsters. You also spoke about some documents.
Here they are.
Thank you. Please, allow me a moment to inspect them all. This entire story seems like the stuff of some fable. But these savants and this General Karnas are indeed set on attacking us and letting others take the blame. Alas, these documents do not give us the precise location of this attack. Do you have an idea?
As you were able to read, the savants seem to want to use ancient Austrian ruins. It's true that we too need locations that are of historical or natural significance in order to perform the bonding ritual, which here transforms people. But I am not familiar with the border regions, and I don't know if Austrian ruins are to be found there.
There are indeed Austrian ruins all over the place in our country. But if I think about it, one location in particular comes to mind. The Sudwise region, in fact, that people from here have renamed High Prairie when they took it.
I know that region. I go through there often when I trade commercially. I would hate for my caravans to become a victim of collateral damage. Too many people rely on them.
Oh, but you too are from the Empire. And you are a trader? I understand your fears. Do know that this is a region where a great many refugees have fled to make a home, to avoid the civil war. Very well then, I have thought this through. I think the best option would be for me to accompany you. This business is far too important, and its impact too far-reaching, for you not to be accompanied by someone official. And if we were to wait for the princes of the merchant cities to take action, we would by then have died of old age.
Isn't this quite risky, Your Excellence?
My dear, I was born during a civil war in my country. I know how to defend myself. Or one might say, I am a fast runner. We will rendezvous at High Prairie. I require some time to prepare for the voyage. Do you have anything else you would like to talk about?
What can you tell me about your nation?
The Holy Dutan Empire was once the greatest empire on the continent. Almost as great and glorious as the Austrian Empire. Alas, discord arose among the nobility, and our faith was used by the vilest among them to turn their backs on the Emperor. Ever since, the Empire has been plagued by civil war, which has weakened us. Families tear each other apart and clash. Neighbors kill each other. We lost territory to the south, and we were unable to join the other nations that set foot on your island. However, I'm confident that our Emperor shall restore order and the greatness of the Dutan Empire.
What does your role as ambassador here in Peren consist of?
Like any other ambassador, I represent the interests of our nation before the Prince de Vespe. The congregation of merchants and its assembly of small city-states gained prominence on the continent. We would have liked them to show us more support against our enemies in the Alliance, but unfortunately they value their neutrality. My role is therefore to ensure that our economic and diplomatic exchanges are as beneficial to our two nations as possible.
What can you tell me about the war between you and the Bridge Alliance?
We've been at war for centuries now, alas. It began before the Alliance was created. The first battles were waged against Tynea and Thraxis. They eventually joined forces with Morsinia, who betrayed us for ridiculous questions of dogma. Since then, the front is at a stalemate. There were some periods of peace and some outbursts of fighting, without any real progress. But we shall never give up. The Enlightened is with us. We will eventually win.
What are the links between the Dutan Empire and Teleme?
It was in Teleme that San Mateus was born, and taught the way of the Enlightened, the ways of true faith. His disciples saw the good word and the teaching of magic carried as far as Dutan and converted the Emperor. He became the champion of the way of the Enlightened, and became its most faithful and fervent representative on Gacan. Since that day, our two nations have been allies, united in their faith and their interests, in the face of the rest of the world.
We were told that it was not possible to travel to your country?
Well, it's indeed not advisable to go there, especially when arriving from this side of the border. Trade is still free with Teleme, but this is no longer the case with our other neighbors. Too much contraband entered by this means, and too many fugitives, frightened by the civil war, left the country. We still trade, of course, but any trade is highly monitored and must be duly validated by the Emperor.
We shall leave now, Your Excellency.
Goodbye.
If we want to reach High Prairie, we have to head northeast from Peren. From the hills, we can take the trade route that leads to the region.
We're all going to die. That's all that awaits us.
Let's show them what we're made of!
armorers, you! Looking for...
Hello. Looking for someone?
Halt! This is the Theleme Embassy. You need a pass in order to enter the premises.
I have all the necessary authorizations. We need to speak to the Father Cardinal immediately.
As your authorization's a little old, I cannot let all of you enter the confines. Go ahead alone. Your friends can join you, only if the ambassador agrees to it.
I'm not going to let my friends wait here in the street.
They can wait inside, but they cannot go up into the offices until the Father Cardinal gives his authorization.
Very well. Thank you. I apologize, but you'll have to wait for me here in the entryway. It'll only take a moment. I am certain that you'll be able to join me very quickly.
What you're telling me is worrisome, Fausta. Truly worrisome. You have done well to find me. This information
My sister had to follow her lord who joined the Carminists. I'm worried about her.
Are you having a nice day? Hello. Welcome to the lands of the congregation. I've heard that your island is where our Saint Matthias ended his days. You must feel blessed. Sometimes I doubt that the Enlightened will one day forgive me. My faith has been bad.
The texts of St. Lucius are fascinating. You should read them.
His Excellency, Father Cardinal Pius, is a wonderful ambassador.
May the Enlightened bless you.
Walk in the light.
I hope you're having a nice day.
Nice day, isn't it?
Sometimes I miss the hills of Thélème as well as the towers of Montorga.
Cardinal Father, allow me to introduce to you the friends to whom I owe my freedom and life today.
My children, it is a pleasure and an honor to meet you. I could never repay you for helping Fausta escape from the Alliance's jails and bringing her back to me.
Cardinal, we are also honored to meet you.
Fausta told me about the sufferings of your people at the hands of our enemies and what they have already done to you. Under the guise of civilization, these people behave like monsters, and you have all my compassion. As you know, our two nations have been at war for centuries. We should join forces against this common enemy.
Your sons and alliance fight even on our island.
It's true. From Tyr Fredee to the plains of Duton, a trail of blood and anger has been wreaked by our two nations. Know that in any case, I will do everything in my power to aid you in your trials. But you must have questions or requests.
We need the financial backing of a nation or a wealthy patron to fund the journey back to Tyr Fredee. Could Teleme help us?
Regrettably, and I am truly sorry about this, I do not have the means to finance such an expedition.
Are the Vesps the only family who could help us?
You could also go and see the Dorsays, especially since they are already established on Tyr Fredee. I don't know which would be easier to convince at the moment. One thing is certain. They will both ask for something in return. These people are merchants first and princes second. Don't forget that. And it is highly likely that their ministers will refuse to see you without a letter of recommendation from an important person.
Someone like you?
Yes, for example. But I hope you understand that I cannot give you a letter of recommendation unless I can fully trust you.
Thank you for agreeing to see us, Father Cardinal.
Wait, please. I have a favor to ask of you. One of our priests here in Peren has shown no sign of life quite some time. I fear something might have happened to him, something terrible. I would like to ask you to find him and to reassure me that he is well. I imagine that my request raises quite a few questions. Be my guest and ask them. I will answer them to the best of my ability.
I understand how you might ask that of Fausta, who you know well, but we are complete strangers to you.
It's quite frankly your outsider status that interests me. Here the people are suspicious. The game of alliances and treachery is very complex, to the point that no one dares speak to anyone in fear that our hosts might take offense. The Vesps are sensitive. One faux pas can mean exile or death. But you come from afar and will not arouse suspicion, and your awkwardness will be more easily overlooked and forgiven.
I am rather under the impression that you, like the others, see us as servants.
Nilan, not all people from the continent are alike. They are not all despicable slavers.
Come now, Fausta. Our young friend has every reason in the world to doubt the intentions of Continentals. I understand your hesitation, but believe me, if I'm asking you, it's because I've run out of other options. My attempts to find Jacquemus have been in vain. No one will speak to me. You are my last chance. And do know that if you do this service for me, I will return the favor in kind.
I'll remember that.
I expect you to.
What can you tell us about the priest?
Jacquemus hails from the north of Teleme. He came here to care for a parish in hopes of maintaining good relations with Peren. There are many believers in this city, and they were in need of someone to guide them in their faith. The man is easygoing, a charmer, who loves good food and life's pleasures. Perhaps a little too much for his own good. But he seemed to be the perfect candidate to assimilate in Peren. Someone who believed in the goodness of the enlightened, without having a taste for the ascetic.
What could this priest have been up to for you to worry so much about a momentary absence? Had you imagined he might have just returned to Teleme to see friends?
No. As an ambassador, I would have been informed. Jacquemus, even though he is a priest, is sometimes led astray by worldly distractions. To put things more vulgarly, he spends a little too much of his time in places of ill repute.
And it's for that reason you fear something might have happened to him?
Precisely.
Is that the only reason you're worried? Please, the more we know, the more we will be prepared for any eventualities.
I completely understand. And if I knew anything else I felt could help you, I would tell you. But it's not the case.
Do you know where we could find him?
Alas, if I knew precisely where he could be found, I wouldn't need to ask for this service. That said, I can show you on your map the location of his apartments. He lives right next to the conservatory. That would be a good place to start. Perhaps you'll find clues that my people missed.
Thank you. That will be helpful. I think we know enough. We will do our best to find your priest.
Thank you. And do go as quickly as you can, please. Each hour that passes adds to my distress.
We are on the Grey Eminence main quest.
I've heard that your island is where our Saint Matthias ended his days. You must feel blessed.
We should make our way to the music conservatory. Do you know where it might be?
What's a music conservatory?
I don't really know. A place where they conserve instruments, perhaps?
It's actually a school. A place where the nobility might learn to study music.
Only the nobility. Others cannot?
Occasionally other commoners manage to be accepted, but it's quite rare. And to answer your question, the conservatory isn't far from here, just to the east. We could be there soon.
What we're made of!
May the shadows crush you!
to Kavir.
Be very careful. The house must be booby-trapped. This Alliance man did not die in combat.
Would you look at that? This soldier had a note hidden in the lining of his jacket.
Look at this. Whoever from the Alliance wrote this said that Jacquemus stole something. Something that they seem to have looked everywhere to find in this place. I hope they didn't locate it, and that Jacquemus is still alive.
I'm under the impression that the Father Cardinal has thrown us right into the middle of a war. We really don't need that. Look! The floor has been scratched and damaged here. I have the impression that there might be a secret passage.
Of that silliness somewhere else in the house. Maybe a clue.
Oh, finally! We discovered how to... open this cursed door. You just needed to move the book.
I was sure we'd eventually figure it out. The Renaixer always leave tracks.
This receipt is quite odd. There is only one name repeated several times. Irene. Irene again and again. We should take stock of everything we've learned so far.
What you told me about the documents we found proves that this priest was very interested in the Alliance and its representatives here. I don't know if this is normal behavior for a priest in Telemei, but since it was hidden in a secret room, I seriously doubt it.
I agree with you. Our priest had a very different role from the one Pius described.
And our jolly priest was a regular fixture at the brothels to boot. This receipt comes from one of the guards' whorehouses.
That's where we have to go. If he was a regular, one of the girls might know where to find him.
I hear something outside. The sound of armor and weapons clanking.
Ah, you're right. We should go before being taken for thieves.
Who goes there? Hey, you! What are you doing here?
We are not thieves, if that's what worries you.
Yeah, right. Go tell that to someone else. I'll ask you again. What were you doing in that house?
Perhaps you could look the other way and forget we were here, in exchange for a small token of our favor.
Perhaps. We'll pretend we never saw you. Go on. Get out of here and fast.
Are all Renaiks this fascinated by money?
Let's get back to looking for our priest now.
To arms!
No quarter!
Have mercy. Let's show them what we're made of.
Ugh, I can't do it.
We're made of. We're all going to die. That's all. Awaits us.
At least I won't die at the end of a rope. My armor is completely ruined.
Ugh, I can't do it.
What's this scuffle?
Let go of me, you band of brutes! Hurting me, and if you think that I'm going to...
Shut up and come quietly. You wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to you, would you?
Aye! Unhand that girl at once. She only plies her trade in the brothel. You want to go, just step inside and pay.
We have no interest in her services. We would merely like to have a little discussion with her, without indiscreet ears listening in.
Right, and my name's Uxantis. Let go of her and get out of here.
Things are heating up. Let's keep our eyes open. We might learn something.
Listen, we have it from a sure source that this girl is in cahoots with a man that we suspect to be a Thélème spy.
So what? We're in Peren, not outside. Have you forgotten that the congregation is neutral?
Neutrality does not dictate that we allow a dangerous spy from a foreign nation to operate freely.
One thing is certain, it does dictate that we do not allow you to attack women to satisfy your whims.
At this rate, those Alliance brutes will soon be drawing arms. We'd better do something. Sirs, if you would indulge me. You really believe that the courtesan knows where you could find a notorious spy? If such a spy actually exists at all. He would be a rather unskillful spy if that were the case. And these girls couldn't care less about what their clients whisper in their ears.
I have to admit, we do hear a lot. Complaints about their wives, the taxes are too high.
It does make one wonder how a savage from Tearfra D could know all that. But you're not completely wrong. This girl doesn't seem to know anything at all. Sirs, we're leaving.
Thank you for intervening. Those maniacs were ready to spill blood in defense of their delirious delusions.
They sent chills up my spine. Thank you.
Is everyone all right?
We are, thanks to you. Thanks for stepping in.
You really fooled them. Like a true diplomat.
I just hope they won't come back. I get the impression they're not the type to give up easily.
And you're right. You're going to have to be very careful for the next few weeks. I'd double the guard if I were you.
What luck. We don't have the manpower for that. Irene, I warned you that hanging around with that man would get you into trouble. Not only could it have cost you your life, but did it even occur to you to think about the others? They could have been hurt as well.
I'm sorry, but who is the man you just spoke about?
Though we greatly appreciate your help, discretion is the cornerstone of our business. All I can tell you is that it's a priest from Thélème with rather unusual manners. The gentleman became enamored of Irene and came here often, a little too often in my opinion. And of course, his status and his origins drew the attention of those louts from the Alliance who saw him as a spy.
I'm afraid the only way to protect her from those men is to send her somewhere safe, far away from here. And we have just the solution. The Father Cardinal told me about a delegation that is set to return to home. They will be traveling with armed men who are waiting for them outside the city. All we have to do is take her to them. Once in Thélème with Pius's protection, Irene will be safe.
That sounds like a good idea. She won't be safe here in the long term. What do you think, Irene?
I don't know this Pius very well. But isn't he a sort of priest too? Like the man who brought trouble on this young woman?
Father Cardinal Pius doesn't frequent brothels. He's a good man who only wants to protect his flock.
The priests are his people, not this girl. I think we should find her another refuge.
Let's take her to Pius's men. They will protect her, and she'll be able to start over in Thélème.
That sounds like a good solution. What do you think, Irene?
What a nightmare. I never imagined I'd have to flee the city like this. But I suppose it's the best thing to do. If you promise to get me there safely, then I agree. And once I'm safe, I'll tell you everything I know about my client.
Then that's that. Do you want to leave now?
If you're ready, we'd better leave now. It's not a good idea to hang around here.
I'll go gather a few things and say goodbye to the other girls, and then we can leave.
Don't worry your pretty little head, darling. You'll be safe soon, and your friends will be too.
Very well. We'll escort you out of Peren.
Be careful on the road. Watch out for those Alliance men. They may try to waylay you. And take care of yourself, Irene.
Goodbye. never boarded a ship before. Won't I be something of a nuisance?
The Note ship is truly very, very big. Much larger than a house. You will find yourself a place. Have no fear about that.
It's very kind of you to help me this way, in any case. Thank you. I'm not accustomed to people doing favours without expecting something in return. You can...
Thank us when you're on board. We're not there yet.
Show them what we're made of!
My armor is completely ruined!
Thank you for taking me on your ship. It's extremely kind of all of you.
Now that you are safe, what can you tell us about this priest who was your client?
Jacquemus? A charmer. A gift with words. But I loved him despite all of that. I don't know what he was up to in the city, but I knew that his only mission was not to spread the good word to Beren. He was dipping his toes into dangerous matters. He would brag about it, thinking that made him interesting. Imbecile. But I imagine what interests you is where he might be found currently, no? Once, he told me that if he ever had to disappear, he would go and hide in a hospice in the old boroughs. That is all that I know. I hope you do find him. Could you give him this letter from me when you do?
Consider it done. Safe travels all the way to Teleme.
Thank you. I will write to you when I've settled in.
Now that Irene is safe, we only need to find our priest.
Yes, let's go to the old boroughs. It's a dangerous place, but he must have reasoned that the Alliance wouldn't hunt for him there.
potions and coatings, herbs, plants and mushrooms.
What's going on here? Leave this man alone.
What's it to you? Think you're some kind of hero? Get out of here, unless you're looking for a beating.
I think my friend made herself perfectly clear. Leave this man alone.
Fausta?
There are 5 of us, and we're well armed. Are you sure you want to fight?
They seem to really care about their monk. Fine. We're leaving. Come on, lads, let's go. We'll find another mark who doesn't have so many bodyguards.
Are you all right?
Yes, thanks to you. Thank you for stepping in. But your friend... Fausta? Is that you?
Yes, it's me. I'm happy to see you alive and well.
I can't believe it. So you've come back? After your betrayal? How dare you?
I gather you know each other.
Yes. Listen, we just wanted to help you, but it's probably best if we left now.
Right. Like you said. That's probably for the best.
I wonder what the story is of Fausta's betrayal.
That big building over there, the one with the towers, that's where we've got to go?
Yes, that's it. If we want to avoid dealing with the kind of thugs that seem to be everywhere around here, it's better to take the street on the right. The one that goes under the arch.
Are you sure this street will take us there? It seems to be heading in the opposite direction.
This alley on the left looks like it would take us there more directly, but it feels like a trap.
Oh, I see.
It might be better to avoid these alleys. I'm almost certain there are bandits hiding in there.
Ugh, I can't do it.
Why did he have to go and hide in the worst part of town?
Let's show them what we're made of!
My armor is ruined. May the Enlightened...
There's one left of us! We can't let them win!
Hey, I'm hurt!
doing everything to find Jacquemus. I have no idea what he did, but he is in a real pickle barrel.
Let's go back to the hospice quickly, in the hope he'll be there.
Just a small coin for a poor soul, my lords and ladies. If I may, you should watch your step around here. People from the Alliance are beating anyone who crosses their paths. It would seem that they're after someone. Would you have enough to spare for a piece of bread? Hunger's got a nasty bite.
How do you get by?
Oh, it's not. Oh, no. Well, there's a rift. It's not the paradox.
I'm going to tell you a story.
Oh, nah.
Once, long ago on Tir Fraudi, there lived a young hunter. He became quite full of pride. One day, while he was about, he saw the beaut, the hunter, exhausted and she mocked the hunter from that.
That it.
May en on mil frichten, you meester.
I'm gonna have something to tell my friends that.
We'll be leaving.
Thank you again for your help.
Well, how about that? Islanders aren't so common around here. It's a pleasant surprise. Do you feel ill or hurt? Are you lost? What might I do for you?
Might you have crossed paths with the priest of Thélème? We heard he came here.
A priest? None of my visitors make themselves known as such.
A middle-aged man. Most consider him somewhat handsome. Brown hair, receding hairline.
No, nothing comes to mind. Sorry.
You can ask around other people if you want, but please take care not to trouble their recovery or overly tire them.
Yes, several of our sick are in extremely poor condition.
I understand. Thank you, Doctor. We'll leave you to your patients.
Goodbye. We wish you well.
Our missionaries perform their duty with...
Good day. I am sorry to bother you, but we are looking for a friend. A priest of Thélème. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Believe you me, if I knew a priest, I would already be kneeling beside him in search of some comfort.
I understand that our questions must seem a little out of place, but our friend might be in danger. Any information that you could give us might help us come to his aid and help him avoid the worst.
You seem to care a lot about him. Lucky man. At least he won't die alone. Abandoned by all. There is a man who uses, or should I say used, the power of the enlightened to soothe the sickly, but he was taken in. He is in the part reserved for those on their deathbed. Your friend doesn't have much time left.
Jacquemus? Jacquemus?
What are you doing here?
You can't save me. I don't have long to live.
I know you've seen better days, that's for sure.
Have you come to mock me, Fausta? You always looked down on me.
Don't say such foolish things. We've come to help you.
Oh, what surprising news. But you've come a bit late, I fear. But that's not important. You must find the coffer.
The coffer? What are you talking about?
A coffer containing documents. I stole it from people in the Alliance. I wanted to find out what they were up to.
And did you open it?
No, only the Father Cardinal must open it. And besides, I wouldn't have had the time. I was forced to hide it in a sort of courtyard while they were pursuing me.
We have to find this coffer and take it to the Father Cardinal as fast as possible.
Huh. So, a priest's job is to steal documents from their enemies? Oh, I would never have imagined that. But we have to recover those documents, Riedengar. We could learn the Alliance's plans before we become the victims of them, for once.
In your shoes? I wouldn't do that. Find the coffer and give it to Pius. If you open it, he will be very angry. And he never forgets a grudge.
Where exactly did you drop the coffer?
In the northeastern part of the neighborhood. Where it's nearly crumbling into the river.
Thank you. We'll try to find it. Your friend Irene helped us find you. She wrote you this letter.
Ah, my darling Irene. A ray of sunshine in my dying days. How is she?
She's well. The Alliance's men were after her too, so we took her to safety aboard our friend's ship. Nobody will hurt her.
Oh, you did the right thing. She's so sweet. She doesn't deserve any trouble on my account. I am very grateful that you've helped her. At least, I can die in peace.
We'll look for the coffer and send you some help.
It's too late for that. The coffer is all that matters.
Hang in there, Jacquemus. The Enlightened can save you.
Not this time, Fausta. May he keep you all in his divine blessing. And don't forget about the documents.
Jacquemus? He's dead. As much as I disliked you, you didn't deserve this, Jacquemus. What a waste. Now we've got to find your coffer so you didn't die in vain.
He mentioned a courtyard in the northeastern part of the neighborhood, near the river. Let's go and take a look around, and cross our fingers a beggar didn't find it.
I must leave. Forgive me.
Do you think this is the coffer Giacomus was telling us about?
That looks like it. A pretty little coffer full of powerful secrets. We should open it. That way we'll finally know the extent of what we've been drawn into in spite of ourselves.
Don't do that. The information inside this coffer is extremely sensitive. And I'm certain that the Father Cardinal wouldn't appreciate us returning it to him open.
Take it, Fausta. I'm afraid this coffer is too much of a temptation for me.
Thank you. I understand that it can be frustrating not knowing what's behind this sordid business, but I assure you it's for the best. The Father Cardinal will be grateful, and his help will be useful in light of all that has befallen us.
I believe we have done all that we could in this sordid affair.
You want to continue exploring the place, or should we return to see Poyas?
Let's return to the embassy. I regret to inform you that Giacomus, your priest, died from the wounds the men from the Alliance gave him.
May the Malagor take them. Poor Giacomus. I will miss him. I imagine you discovered he was meant to recover important documents from the Alliance?
Yes. About that, you deliberately lied to us concerning Giacomus. Your decision to do so cost us precious time that might have allowed us to save his life.
I do admit that I was not entirely frank with you, and I am very sorry. Though I doubt that would have altered the fate of Giacomus, I understand your anger.
You sent us on an errand as if we were stuff from your kitchen, without the slightest sign of trust.
No, you're wrong. Let me assure you, I just wanted to protect you. I didn't think that Giacomus was in such a desperate situation. I believed he was just in hiding somewhere, safe from his pursuers. And I thought that if I told you too much, you would be in greater danger.
It's rather your secrets that you wanted to protect.
That too, but look at your group. You are a gathering of various factions, and not all of them are allies of Thélème. Understand that I could not give you my complete trust immediately, even though I regret it now. And I sincerely apologize. The subject is closed. Did you recover the documents Jackamus was seeking?
Yes. Here is the coffer that he stole. We were able to recover it from where he had hidden it.
Thank you. You have rendered me an immense service. Thanks to the contents of the coffer, we should be able to put a halt to the Alliance's intrigues.
My friends have shown themselves capable of great courage and constant loyalty during this mission, despite the fact they were kept in the dark. I hope you will do all that is in your power to help them in exchange.
That goes without saying, Fausta. Your help has proven itself valuable. So in order to prove my gratitude, and to make amends for my guilty silence, I've requested that a Fowler join your group with a supply of messenger birds. This will allow you to send and receive messages with the continent without risking the public aviaries.
I must admit that I'm a little surprised. Did Captain Alvida give her permission?
Of course. And believe me, you will soon come to appreciate the freedom offered by these feathered messengers. It goes without saying that I would be delighted to vouch for you, if you still want to meet the two great families of the congregation. You've done me an admirable service. I will not forget it.
Your recommendation would indeed be very helpful.
Consider it done. I will immediately send letters to the De Vesps and the Dorsays to inform them.
We shall leave, Your Excellency.
May the Enlightened watch over you, my children.
We got trophy 18 out of 54, a priest like no other. A priest unlike any other, I meant.
Have a nice day. I must leave.
Friedinger? You still wish to talk to me despite my confession? I don't know how you could forgive me when I can't forgive myself.
Good boy, Nilan.
Good boy, Korans.
Do you have a minute? There's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
Do you remember the missionary we saw in town?
The one who called you a traitor? I was wondering when you'd explain why he shouted at you like that.
He's my brother. And he's very angry with me for things I did in the past. Things that got me banished from Thélème. My family also paid for my actions. My brother more than the rest. When we saw him, I wanted to run away, but I'd like to go back and speak with him. And I'd like you to come with me, if you don't mind. I feel like I'd be brave enough to face him with you by my side. What do you say?
I'd be happy to come.
Thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. He's probably staying in the missionary's guest house in the city. That's where we will have the best chance of finding him. Let's go, before my courage runs out.
What was it like living in Olima when you're from Thélème?
It was difficult at first. Everyone was suspicious of me. I wasn't just a foreigner, I was an enemy. But I learned to hide my differences in public, and not to talk about my origins or my beliefs. As for those who already knew, I told them why I was in their country, which reassured them. As an exile, I was seen as less dangerous. But you're right, it wasn't easy. I had to change all my habits, practically change my skin to adapt, in order to survive. Sometimes, I even forgot where I came from, who I really was. I became the mask I wore. I imagine you're asking me this because you're wondering how you're going to be able to live on the continent.
Yes, I suppose there's some truth to that. I have no idea when I'll be able to return home, or if I'll ever be able to. So many people are hostile towards us islanders. They call us savages. They hate us. We're always in danger of being arrested and imprisoned, or worse.
I've seen all of that, and I empathize. I really do. Though it's hard and can sometimes be infuriating. If you want people to forget where you're from, you'll have to wear a mask, too. You'll have to pretend to be something you're not. But it's a path that requires a great deal of renunciation. In any case, I want you to know that I share your burden. And if you ever want to talk to me about it, I'm here for you.
See you later.
It's my pleasure.
Companion quests - the Exile, Fausta, Conscience Clearing.
It is said that you worship giant creatures on your island? I can't believe it.
Fausta hetalemem.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Please, someone, give me something. I'm suffering. I'm so cold. I can feel myself dying.
Who's there? Let's show them what we're made of!
Is there anybody there?
Show them what we're made of!
The texts of St. Lucius are fascinating.
Thought I heard something.
Last a bit of action.
No quarter!
What we're made of! My arm is broken. I'm hurt. I need...
There's one less of us. We can't let them win.
Oh, it's you. Thanks for helping me out. But I see Fausta is still with you.
Gregorius, please. I know you're angry with me, but it's been ages. I'm not the same person I was when I was forced to leave Thélème.
You might have changed, but we're still paying for what you did. Sowing chaos and causing a woman's death wasn't enough for you, no! On top of that, you had to go and take refuge in Olima. Olima! The city of our enemies, the people who have sworn to destroy us! Did you think we wouldn't find out about your betrayal? That we wouldn't be the ones to pay for it?
I didn't betray you. I just wanted to find a place that would take me.
You could have come here, or gone to any other city in the congregation. Everyone in Thélème thinks you're a traitor. And I'll always be the brother of the girl who sided with the enemy. I could have done great things. The Enlightened gave me so many gifts that could have given me an important place in Thélème. But look at me now. I'm no more than a lowly missionary at the bottom rung of the ladder. All I'm good for is raising money for charitable works.
I'm sorry, Gregorius. Truly I am. Please, let me do something to try to make up for it.
I don't see what you could possibly do. Unless your betrayal gave you the means to finance a refugee aid mission.
I'm not rich, if that's what you're asking, but that doesn't mean I can't help. I know people. People in high places.
Right. Go on. Make more promises you'll just end up breaking. I don't have time for that, Fausta. I've got to go. If I don't raise enough money, our mission will fail. And I'll be the one who's held responsible yet again. Goodbye. Thanks for helping me, but I'd just as soon not see you again as long as you're hanging around with this woman.
Well, I had expected it to go poorly, but not that poorly. Thank you for coming with me. But now I have another favor to ask of you. I need to help my brother finance his mission. I doubt he'll ever really forgive me, but maybe he'll hate me a little less. Only a very wealthy patron could give him the money he needs, and I can't think of anyone.
Making the nobles cough up money to help the refugees in the Duton would be fantastic, but I'm not sure it's realistic.
The Father Cardinal might have some advice or a name.
The texts of St. Lucius are fascinating. You should...
The Ordo Luminous is not so present around here, yet heresy is everywhere.
My children, it's...
Do you have any idea who might be willing to finance the missionaries?
We're trying to help my brother, Gregorius.
I was just about to send you a message telling you he's in Peren. And from your request, I deduce you've already seen him. How is he?
He hates me as much as ever, but other than that, he's well. However, he's been asked to find a way to finance a mission to help the refugees in Duton, and he seems to be having a hard time of it.
And you hope to win back his affection by helping him find the money he needs. I hope it works. There is no greater tragedy than families torn apart.
Forgive me for asking, but who are these missionaries exactly?
It's a valid question. You've come from so far away. The missionaries are a religious order in Thélème. It is a hierarchical group that has chosen to live by shared guiding principles. I will spare you the tedious details, but you should know they make a vow to always do good and to live a life of charity, and to spread the word of Saint Matthias and the enlightened everywhere they go, of course. It is a mendicant order that travels and evangelizes. Most of its members are poor and live wherever they feel called to do good. The highest-ranking members of the order are often ambassadors like me.
Are you a missionary?
No, I am not a member of their order, though I admire them and respect their commitments.
Do you know who might be able to finance a mission like this? Yourself, perhaps?
Unfortunately, the means at my disposal are not intended to be used to finance missionary work. And most of the rich nobles in this city are not much interested in charitable works. But if you can't count on charity, you can probably use greed to your advantage, as surprising as that may sound.
You seem to be thinking of someone in particular.
Indeed. I know of a collector named Mr. Larocque. He is very wealthy and would certainly agree to finance a mission if he stands to gain something from it. Unfortunately, he is extremely arrogant and has a butler who guards the entrance to his home like that of a prince. He will only allow you to enter if you have a recommendation letter. And before you ask, a recommendation letter from me would be of no use. I had the unpleasant experience of remarking to Larocque how misplaced his pride was, and he has never wanted to have anything to do with me since. You should go and see your friend's uncle, or a representative of the Dorsays, if you want him to see you. Although there must be some way to get round the hound he's got guarding his door, by some means or another.
I doubt the princes trust us enough to recommend us to anyone.
We need to find a way to either get around or win over the butler. Thank you for your help, Father Cardinal.
You're welcome, but be careful. I worry the sly old fox may ask too high a price in return.
We shall leave, Your Excellency.
May the enlightened watch over you, my children.
It is said that you worship giant creatures on your island? I can't believe it.
careful. You know what a fuss the Master makes about his bottles of... Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, but the Master receives neither peddlers nor solicitors. And unless you have a recommendation from someone of importance, you'd better go knock on someone else's door.
As you may know, my people have a special gift for finding treasure.
So I've heard. But I thought it was just some folk tale.
No, it's not. Given your master's interest in ancient objects, we've come to offer him our services.
People like you usually enter through the back door. But since you're here, come in. Mr. Larocque is in...
This door is locked.
Nobles. They can't resist hoarding their wealth in one form or another to show off.
Mr. Larocque, we are honored to make your acquaintance.
Yes, I imagine so. I didn't know that savages from Teer could be so... eloquent. What a pity. I would have liked a pinch of exoticism. Well, did you want to speak to me about something?
We have come to ask for your help in financing an initiative by a group of missionaries who wish to help refugees.
Is that so?
My brother, a missionary from Thélème, is raising funds for this noble cause. We are trying to help.
And you came to me because I am known for my generosity towards charitable organizations?
Not exactly.
I never give a thing. But you seem enterprising and able to fend for yourselves, and I do sometimes pay for services. I suppose I could agree to finance your rather pathetic endeavor, if you agree to work for me.
We were expecting something like that.
I see we understand one another.
If we deliver what you want, you promise to finance the entire mission we have been discussing?
That's right. I'll even sign a document pledging to finance it down to the last penny.
What exactly do you want us to do?
Buried beneath the city are the ruins of an ancient temple, which contains a secret chamber that has never been plundered. All the seals are still in place. According to ancient writings I have had translated, it is said to have once housed the most esteemed sacred vase of the Astrian era. A marvelous object, made entirely of gold and ivory, and decorated with mythical scenes. I have longed to acquire it for many years. The vase must be mine. Mine, and no one else's.
I see. And how does one enter the temple in question?
Well, would you believe that I had a passage built from my home to the underground tunnels that conceal it? So it should be a walk in the park.
If that was true, you'd have the vase already. What aren't you telling us?
Nothing. Except, of course, that the underground tunnels are rife with pillagers and assassins. And that if the secret room is still sealed shut, it's for good reason. The door leading to it is protected by a device that none of my previous envoys have managed to crack. Of course, if you consider the task I have asked of you to be beyond your capabilities, I could perhaps still offer partial financial support to your charitable cause.
Really?
Certainly. If you give me your islander servant. They've become very fashionable.
Linquid me maradie. For varsheitet.
Forir es ankanam da danida oredisa esla doigamen bocht anilan. Sag envirtum edkasin.
I think it's best if we keep to your initial proposal, Mr. Larocque. Do you have any other information that could help us find your vase?
No. I just hope you're familiar with Astrian culture. According to someone I sent previously, the key to opening the door is based on certain symbols that were very important at that time. Now, if you have no other questions, please follow me. There.
You hid the entrance to the tunnels behind this bookcase.
Absolutely. You just pull on this book to make it swivel open.
Forgive my curiosity, but why did you have this entrance built? What purpose could it possibly serve?
My collection didn't grow all by itself. From time to time, I have visitors of questionable repute, so I let them in through here. But you'd better be going. Bring me my vase, and your brother will be able to help all the refugees he wants.
Let's go. I can't believe that Mr. Larocque built this whole thing to get to his...
Grant us strength!
May the shadows crush you!
We must be in the right place. Mr. Larocque really built his tunnel to get as close as possible to the object of his desires.
Now we just have to open this door to get to the temple and the secret room.
Does anyone recognize the symbols the man mentioned up there? He said they were the key.
Look up above the door. Those look like engravings.
We did it! Look, the door opened.
The engravings above this door are badly damaged. Do you know enough about the
No. Unfortunately, I didn't study ancient civilizations.
Then let's look around this room. Maybe something will turn up.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
It's opening. The old fool's vase will soon be ours.
I can't believe we've already solved the puzzle. Let's hurry.
I'm happy I figured that puzzle out quickly.
Where should we start?
I will never understand the Renoixe. The vase is pretty, but to go to all this trouble to get it?
I can't do it.
What have we here? Look where our friends have just been. Seems like they must have managed to find their way into the infamous secret room. Which means they must have found the trinket that madman wanted to buy at any price. Sorry, friends, but we can't let you leave with that. These tunnels are our territory, after all.
No quarter!
Must be cursed. That's why it arouses envy and drives people to their deaths.
Let's hurry back to see La Roque. I don't want to deal with any more would-be Tomb Raiders.
Do stop pestering me with questions, young man. You'll understand soon enough when you see my employees. Fabulous, there they are. Now you'll be able to stop pacing about.
Fausta? What's this all about? What have you done?
You'll find out soon enough.
As I've been telling you. I surmise from your triumphant look that you found my vase. Am I right?
We found it.
I knew you would. I had such confidence in your abilities that I brought the young lady's brother here. Now, we can sign that contract without wasting any more time. Did everything go well?
Well, apart from the fact that your desire for this artifact is so well known that we had looters waiting for us as we left the chamber. They were hoping to take it off our dead bodies, no doubt to turn around and sell it to you.
It's true that I made no secret of my interest in this marvel. I had hoped that some healthy competition would encourage all the treasure hunters to fight to get it for me. But I did warn you that the tunnels were dangerous, so I don't really see what the issue is. If I had the slightest doubt about your abilities, or worse still, if I had organized this attack, do you really think I would have sent for your brother?
No, indeed.
Well, let's get back to the matter at hand. I had my legal counsel prepare a fairly standard contract for financing charitable work. If you would kindly hand over my precious vase, I will sign it along with your brother, and that will be that.
Fausta?
Give it to him. Gregorius's mission is far more important.
Here you are.
At last. As you can see, your sister and her friends have brought back this delightful work of art in exchange for my support. Please, sign this contract as I have, and you will have sufficient funds to feed as many refugees as you like.
This is rather unexpected.
I wanted to help you, Gregorius. I know it can't make up for what I did, but at least it will help your current situation a bit.
How touching. Now, if you would kindly hurry up, my good missionary. We haven't got all day.
There you are.
Take a copy. I've arranged for my servant to prepare the first installment for you. Now, please leave. I want to admire my treasure in private.
I hope your superiors will finally recognize your talent, now that your mission has been accomplished.
They won't believe their eyes. This contract is a divine gift, Fausta. I don't imagine for 1 second that this can make up for what you did to us. But I am grateful for it. Very grateful. I was in an impossible situation. They'd given me this assignment because nobody thought it was possible. Their aim was obviously to humiliate me and belittle me yet again. But you fixed that in the blink of an eye. And you took risks to find the artifact that man was after, if I've understood right. So yes, I'm very grateful. I'll tell Mother I saw you and that you helped me. She's been heartbroken ever since you were banished. She will be happy to hear you're well. I'm going to go inform my superiors. Thank you, Fausta, and thank your friends as well. Take care of yourself.
You too, Gregorius.
Companion quests - the Exile, Fausta, conscience clearing completed.
I've heard that your island is where our Saint Matthias ended his days. You must feel blessed.
A message from the Master Librarian at the Great Library in Uxantis. He's asked to see us. His message was very vague. I wonder what he wants.
How very curious. I wonder why the Master Librarian would send for us. I guess we'll find out when we return to the island.
Prepare to disembark. We've arrived at our destination.
You've come back. How can I help you?
The letter you sent. What was it about? Why do you wish to speak with us?
It is a very serious matter. Someone from outside our guild attempted to sneak into the restricted area of the Great Library. The guard apprehended the person in question easily. It was a spy from Thélème. But she refused to tell us why she's here. I need to discover how she was able to get past our security measures, and what she took. You must understand, this part of the library is protected by devices that only those who are authorized know how to use. Meaning, only Naughts that have attained the rank of captain. Our great library houses the entire bank of knowledge the Naughts have gathered. The other nations covet it, you can be sure. If the nations of Gakan had access, they would no longer need our services. Our very existence depends on this knowledge. They could sail and pillage the islands we've discovered as they please. Other islands would suffer the same fate as Tir-Freddy. It is imperative that you discover what brought this spy here, and especially how she was able to break in.
Why not ask the guard to carry out this investigation?
We have an uninvited rat hiding in the hull. I am convinced that only one of my sister or brother Naughts could have let the spy into the restricted area. Until I found the culprit, and let's hope there be only one, I can trust no one, except for you. Please, go and interrogate the prisoner. Try to discover the identity of her guide. And please use the utmost discretion. No one must know why you're visiting the prisoner.
I can understand why the old nations dream of stealing your knowledge, greedy as they are. Do you know what that woman took?
I haven't had the time to organize a complete inventory, but I am hoping the prisoner will tell you what she was after. Though the guards didn't find anything on her, she may have had time to hide whatever she stole.
I can't believe a Naught could have put us all in danger like this.
I was astounded as well. But until I have proof that one of our own was not involved, I can't take any risks. Please, keep everything I have just told you to yourselves until we find whoever did this.
I don't like keeping what we know from sisters and brothers of the sea, but I understand. I just can't wrap my mind around such a betrayal.
Thank you for trusting us. We will try to get to the bottom of this.
May the winds fill your sails.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's always a pleasure.
Greetings, Captain Alvida.
It looks like she's sleeping.
Wake her up. There's no time to waste.
Madam, wake up. We need to speak to you. Hey.
That's odd. She didn't even flinch. We should take a closer look at her.
I understand why she wouldn't answer. She's not breathing. She has no wounds, no contusions, and she was young. I wonder how she could have died. We should search her body. It's the only way we can hope to find any answers now. There's nothing in her scarf. Nothing. Her jacket is the first thing the guards would have searched. There's nothing in her pockets, and there's no lining to hide anything in. Well, have a look at this. There's a secret pocket in her boots, and there are notes inside.
It's a long number. I'm no library rat, but given the circumstances, it must be the reference of the document she was meant to steal. What's on the other one?
It's a series of odd symbols. It could be a coded message. There is nothing more to learn here, I'm afraid. We should return to see the Master Librarian and report our findings.
That's an excellent suggestion. He'll be able to tell us more about the stolen document, and might even know this strange code.
You've come back. How can I help you?
We were able to enter the prison without anyone suspecting a thing.
Did the prisoner tell you anything?
That would have been difficult, seeing as how she was dead when we found her.
What? How is that possible? Well, how did she die?
I wasn't able to identify the cause of death, but it wasn't natural. She appeared to have been in good health, and she had not been beaten by the guards.
Do you think she might have been assassinated?
That's the direction logic is pointing. That said, we did find papers on her person in a secret fold in her boots. We found these 2 notes. One contains a number that we think refers to the document she was to steal from the Great Library. The other is a list of exotic symbols. Some sort of code? Do they mean anything to you?
No. But wait. Perhaps it's not a code, but rather a series of directions. This first symbol, for example, makes me think of a mermaid carrying a fishing rod, which corresponds to the name of our tavern. It could be a covert way of showing our spy the way to find her contacts. As for this number, by the eels, I believe it's a map from the most secret part of the library. Let me check that right away. One of our maps is missing. It's a map that reveals the location of an island yet undiscovered by those on the continent. This is a disaster. Is that all you found on the spy?
Yes. Whoever killed her must have taken the missing map. After the spy stole it, she was of no utility to him. And her murder in our prison confirms your suspicions. There were knots involved.
We must find that map, or you and I both know all too well what fate will befall the people who live on that island. See what you can do to decipher these symbols. Follow the trail. It's the only lead we have to finding the people behind all this. Good luck. And be on your guard. The death of that spy proves that they're capable of anything.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Look! 2 stocked barrels. That looks like the symbol in the knot. We're on the right track. But now which way should we go? There's the crate marked with a circle. Let's keep going.
Are you sure this is the right place? These people look like bandits. Why would they steal papers from a library?
You're right. Oh, we might have gone wrong somewhere along the way.
Oi! You lot! Stop right there! I know you! You're the band of ruffians who dare to go after our coffer! You're gonna pay for that. Ready for battle! Let's show these bastards what happens when you double-cross us. Show no mercy!
Let's show them what we're made of! Be quiet. We don't want to be overheard.
His ship has left port without him. Oh, what a shame.
The crate with a circle on it. I hope it's the right one this time. Look at the roof of this building with that pole. I think that's what this symbol represents. But I don't see anyone.
If I were them, I wouldn't be hanging around outside. Let's go take a closer look.
Be quiet. We don't want to be overheard. I don't have the key. We found a notebook. It says that the people who are here had some sort of business to do at the cove in the back country.
We should go there. I want to know who's behind this.
made of? There they are.
We'd learn more if we could hear what they're saying.
What are you all doing out here? You following us?
We caught you red-handed. You orchestrated a break-in of the Great Library, during which you stole a map. A map that you had hoped to sell to Teleme.
You've discovered our little operation. That's a shame. However, I'm certain there must be a way to make this go away.
You cannot seriously mistake this person for a bastion of scruples. This deal seems highly unlikely to be respected. I am well aware that you are part of my father's flotilla. What do you think he will say when we reveal your implication in this sordid business?
The Admiral will be surprised to learn that members of his crew have betrayed the Guild, casting the shadow of doubt upon his authority. What do you think he'll have done to you?
By every foul wind I've ever crossed, couldn't you stay on your island and stop nosing around on ours? Here, take your map and forget us. The Admiral does not need to be sullied by this matter.
You've come back.
We followed the thieves' trail using the documents we found in the spy's belongings.
Now that's mighty good news. Tell me everything.
The symbols were a treasure hunt of sorts that led to an old warehouse. There we found a note that mentioned a meeting near a cove in the back country.
And you went there, I imagine. Did you find the traitors?
Yes. We tried to listen in to their conversation, but we were discovered.
That's truly unfortunate. But it's not easy to spy on spies. Were you able to recover the map?
Yes, we found the map. Here, take it.
Thank you. It's a relief to have it back. I will make sure it never leaves these library walls again. Were you able to identify any of the traitors?
We'd seen the woman who seemed to be their leader before. She spoke with Admiral Barcelos after our trial.
I will ask the Admiral if he recalls her name. We will find her, thanks to your help. If we can capture her, we will certainly be able to unmask the other traitors. Thank you for everything. Not only did you save a people from brutal colonization, but you did it with the utmost discretion. And thanks to your help, I have no doubt we'll catch those rascal traitors. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation for your help.
Much obliged, friend.
If ever you should need my help, I would be more than happy to assist you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's always a pleasure.
That was navigating troubled waters. I will end the stream here. Please like, comment, and subscribe for future content, and may your heart be your guiding key.
From